All right, what's up, YouTube? Man, I got a exciting story to tell y'all. I was just reminiscing um when I woke up this morning, and yes, it's bright and early. And you know how you wake up, you just like, damn, I remember like this happened to me. So today I'm about to share a story with y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Like I'm gonna tell y'all how I lost my V card. All right, so this is a very funny story. It's very controversial because if you're on a player side, you know, you're a player, you're gonna be like, oh, that's player. But if you're on the goody goody side, you be like, that's kind of slut. That's kind of slut. Yeah, so how I lost my B card. I lost it my junior year. I was probably like 16, going on 17, probably. Uh, and it's strange because the person I lost it to, it wasn't a person that I was like seeing myself getting together with her or like actually doing it. I actually seen the person as fam or like a homegirl type of person, you know. And so how I met her was through another friend, which was my homeboy at the time. They was step cousins or play cousins, something like that. I don't know how they described themselves, their relationship or whatever, but it was sorry man. Yeah, damn, my fucking head itching. But yeah, um it was very weird how we met. The first time we met, it was like a back to school type of deal where she had a boyfriend that I knew back in like 7th or 8th grade, and we was kind of cool or whatever. We was like classmate cool or whatever, and everything was just awkward, man. How this whole thing got set up. So at the time, we was just cool. She had a boyfriend. Uh, we met at the movies and stuff like that, and um, yeah, we was just on some cool shit. Then when school started, we was on some cool shit. Hey, what's up? How your relationship doing? Da 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 da. And then that first semester, that like the middle towards the end of the first semester, uh, we kind of started getting close because um, I got a football injury, which is the concussion. Uh, the concussion, I call it the concussion. I don't call it concussion, a concussion. I call it the concussion because this concussion kind of changed my life around because this is my first time like actually going through like a little minor depression or whatever you want to call it. Like, damn, I don't know if I want to take these blows. Like, I started thinking about life, like other things I wanted to do, other than like, you know, just get my head bang around all damn day, or you know, every play or whatever. So this is when me and her started getting close. Like, you know, of course, like I'm seeing her as a homie, and my friend, which is her play cousin or step cousin, whatever, he moved away, so I haven't seen him. So I needed somebody to open up to, and uh, long story short, um, we started talking about like, man, I don't know, like football. I always loved football since I was a kid. You know, I worked my whole life towards it, and now I don't want to play no more. It was a very like strange transition for me at the time, and so November rolls around. I didn't really catch on the signs because I'm stuck on myself. Like I was liking other girls, seeing other girls, but the first sign it was around November, and all of a sudden she just telling me to walk her to class. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna just walk her to class and be on some cool shit, on some friendly shit. But I didn't see the signs around me because you know she wanted me to walk around in front of her homegirls and shit like that. I should have like really took signs of that. So I was just you know being very nonchalant. So December rolls around, and she got mad at me because it was another girl that I was on the softball team that I was interested in or whatever. We liked each other, And she got mad at me. She was like, "Oh man, you stop FaceTiming me, stop hitting up my calls or texts or whatever." And so yeah, this is right before the Christmas break. So on the Christmas break, we started talking every day. But as we started talking every day, she was saying, "Oh yeah, me and my boyfriend, we got the nigga that I know, um, taking pictures together with family and friends and all that shit." So I'm just like, okay, that's cool. How y'all doing? That's cool. So I'm just like taking a, you know, okay, bet. So when we got back, that's when all the shit went down. Okay, this is very controversial because how I was raised. I got a very strong church background, but I also have a lot of friends that do some player shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, when we got back, um, it happened like three or four, 5 days. No, probably like 3 or 4 days after when we got back. See, I was focused. See, I think my depression was kind of declining down. I kind of like wanted to make straight A's. I set goals for myself. It was like a new year, new me type of thing. Like I really opened up to my coaches. Like I want to do good academically um, for my last 3 semesters and stuff like that. And my GPA could raise up. So I was already thinking ahead for my senior year. And so they was like, okay, well, do some tutoring. So she decided to do tutoring too when we first got back. And so the day before I lost my VCARD or whatever, she came up to me crying, "Hey, can we talk?" So we talked like after the school hours and walked around and really talking. And I said, "Hey, can we finish up this tomorrow? I got tutoring tomorrow. Do you have tutoring?" She's like, "Yeah, I got tutoring or whatever." So I was like, "All right, bet." So I left and whatever. She hugged me. This is the final sign that I should have like, kind of like seen like the way she hugged me. It was different. Like, it was kind of like I like you hug, like you very warm hug. This ain't no friend hug. Like, friend hug to the side. What's up, shorty? Da 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 da. Now this was a like grab, hold on tight type of hug. So, um, yeah, I lost my train of thought. Sorry. So yeah, so the next day we came back. She's like, "Oh yeah, are we still meeting up? And this and that, this and that." And I'm like, "Yeah, let's meet up and stuff." So I talked to her. We talked. Um, my tutoring session started like 30 minutes after the normal school hours. So I had time, get a snack and talk to her and shit. And so we walking around the campus. We got a snack or whatever. And uh, so we found a little spot and in on campus. Like it was like in the hallway type shit. We found a little spot, just to chill, talk, whatever. And we had we had our ID or whatever, just to show like, hey, we students and shit, which don't fucking matter at this point. Um, it don't go with the story, but anyway. So yeah. Oh shit, man. I feel like ants crawling in this shit. But yeah. Long story short, we talking. She crying to me again and hugging me. She laying her head on my shoulder and shit. And I was like, okay. So I'm kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna be a little cool friend to her and shit like that. And then I was like, hey, it's almost time for me to, go get my tutoring done. And, so she said, oh, okay. Then she gave me a kiss on the cheek. While we sitting down at in the little spot where we was at. We sitting down and shit. And then she gave me a kiss on my cheek. And I was kind of like, oh, shit. She was opening up to me, you being a good friend to me, blah, blah, blah. And then she was saying that she um, had started catching feelings for me. And I was like, oh, shit, like, how? Like, how did this happen? Like, and I told her straight up, I was like, nah, I ain't nobody rebound and stuff. And, I ain't with that. So she's like, no, I don't see you as a rebound. I just like you and shit. And I'm just like, what, nigga? So, she started like kiss me on my neck. That's the spot, like one of the spots, especially at that age. My hormones weren't together and shit. But after that, I just said, hold on now, what's that all about? And then we looked at each other, she grabbed my face, and then I grabbed hers, and then yeah, we made out for like a good 20 minutes. Like, boy, like, fuck, that was some bomb ass shit. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna sit up here and cap. But I know if she watched this, she gonna be like, nah, you came on to me first. You know how females is. But I didn't really come on to her because I didn't really see her like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, boom, here it is. I lost my V card in the fucking hallway, bro. Like, I lost that motherfucker in the hallway. So I was just kind of like, I didn't even want to hit, but it's just something about her, like, she just really turned me on. And I was like, man, fuck it, like, what's up? And I made up every excuse. Not to hit, because I was like, man, I forgot my condom. I didn't have my wallet. And then I thought about it. I thought about that. I grabbed my wallet. I used my brother's wallet that day. Um, and he had condoms because he was banging bitches left and right at the time, my older brother. And like, so I borrowed his wallet and I put my ID and, lunch money and that shit. And then I come to happen that I had a condom in that bitch. So I was like, damn, like, fuck. So I just went in, I just tried it. It was a cool experience, you know what I'm saying? It was a nice little quickie, you know what I'm saying? I was young, little little quickie, real quickie. But I mean, I couldn't go long. I'm at the hallway, you know what I'm saying? Where somebody hear her shit, because she was low key loud, like, trying not to, be loud and shit. So, yeah, man, that's how I did that. That shit was crazy. Like, um, so this the controversial part. Like, a lot of people see it as like, man, you play that shit for that shit. And then I think about it like, man, I really thought I was gonna lose my V card to somebody I love, you know what I'm saying? Like you see on movies. So it was kind of like a, damn, do I love her since I had sex with her, because she lost my virginity. That's when I was going through. So we ended up dating or whatever, being boyfriend, girlfriend. It didn't really work out. It was probably like an on and off thing for like 2 or 3 months. So it was something like, I feel like it was just something in the moment. And then since she was my first time, I was kind of like in that thought through my head, like me falling in love with somebody, it was just that thought like, oh, well, she my first time, so I gotta be loved. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be love, but it wasn't love. It's that young mentality. So man, it was crazy, man. I did some crazy shit when I was younger, man. Like, y'all won't even believe it. So, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, man.